welcome to my newest video. This is Matt Owsley at Honda of Jeff City. You can find me online at MatthewOwsley.com or just search Facebook for Honda Matt. I'll be the first guy that pops up. Today we're talking about the 2018 Honda Accord. This is the 10th generation, completely redesigned from top to bottom. You're going to see a lot of really cool new things, some older technology as well that's just proven. You're going to see a lot of new space you didn't see before. Before we get into the specifics of the car, I want to kind of talk about the Accord itself. For the last 30 years, it's been made in Marysville, Ohio. There's going to be two motor offerings. They're made in Anna, Ohio. And then the new 10-speed transmission, it's actually made in Tallapoosa, Georgia. So this car is American-made. This is Car and Driver's top 10 cars in America for 31 of the last 35 years. It's the best-selling car in America for the last 2 years. This car is no joke. This redesign is awesome. It's very beautiful, very elegant. You're going to notice new body lines. The wheels and tires look different. The interior is a little different. And the technology in this thing is outrageous. So here we go. I'm going to start on the front end, work my way to the back end. We'll get inside and we'll look around a little bit. If you have questions or comments, please feel free to send me a call or text. I'll post my number at the end of this video. Want to come test drive it, I'm here for you. So as you walk up on the 2018 Honda Accord, you're going to notice immediately that it's got a striking new design. It's got new lines, it flows differently, the body is a little more curved. One of the things you're also going to notice is the headlights look way more aggressive than they did before. All trim levels are going to come with LED headlights, low and high beam, as well as LED daytime running lights. On the EX and up trims, you're going to be able to get LED fog lights. With the Touring model here, it just comes standard. As you can see, this car is a lot more aggressive, much sleeker design, and it's very elegant. If you're looking at the side of the Accord from the front end, you're going to see that the tire design is much better than it used to be. It's alloy wheels on all trim levels. The Touring comes with 18s, everything else gets 17s. It's a good wheel. They're all front wheel drive. They all feature active noise cancellation. EX and above gets remote start. Push-pull fuel door with capless fuel filler system. Drive-by-wire throttle system, electronic power steering, side view mirrors with reverse gear tilt down, which is super handy when you're backing into a parking spot and you want to hit lines or you want to avoid curbs. Super handy to keep those tires clean. Heated side view mirrors in the EX and above models, parking sensors in the Touring models, and then door handle ambient lighting, which is super handy, which is also on the Touring model. So the Accord from the back, it looks sleek. It looks cleanly finished. It's got a more athletic stance, and it's got integrated exhaust tips. The Accord really looks grown up. You can see the maturity in the process. From the multi-link suspension to the active damper system in the Touring model. This car really does have a lot of features. It includes ABS, electronic brake distribution, brake assist, electronic parking brake with automatic brake hold, which I covered in a different video. It's got power assisted ventilated front disc and solid rear disc brakes. This car is, like I said, the interior of the Accord. The first thing that everybody notices is just how much more room there is. There's an extra 2 inches of seat back on the rear and an extra 5 inches of seat back on the front. Makes for riding with tall passengers or tall drivers much more ample. The driver's seat has a 12-way power adjustment and 4-way lumbar support. Front passenger seat has 4-way power adjustment, 2-position driver memory seat, heated front seats, ventilated front seats on the Touring model, heated rear seats on the Touring model. Now we're inside the driver's seat of the 2018 Honda Accord. One of the first things you're going to notice about the radio is that there's actually hard buttons again. That was something that was brought up to the engineers and they agreed. The climate has actually been removed from the head unit as well, and it's given its own little area down below. Underneath that, you're going to find a little storage area. That is your wireless charging, a USB input, one of many, and a 12-volt as well. Moving down the line, you're going to see the shifter. You're going to see sport mode and econ. We'll get into more of that later. The electronic parking brake and brake hold. Let's get her turned on. Foot on the brake, touch the engine start-stop button. Memory seats put you in your place. Here is the view of the tachometer and miles per hour gauge. I'll also tell you that you can change that tach to show a wide array of information using your steering wheel. Scrolling through. Put it back on tach. I think it's my favorite feature of the new Accord is a new heads-up display. It gives you a lot of different information. Pop my phone up here and show it to you. So it shows right up on your windshield. You can't see it from anywhere but the driver's seat, so the passengers won't be distracted by it. This screen shows you that the adaptive cruise control and the lane keep assist system are turned on, and it also gives you your miles per hour. On the steering wheel, there's a HUD button, heads-up display, and it will actually cycle through different pieces of information. This is a compass. If you were in navigation, this would actually be giving you your turn-by-turn. This is RPMs and gear, as well as miles per hour. This is a very new system to Honda. This is traffic sign reader. It can read traffic signs, so if it's 55 miles an hour, it's going to pop up right there. It'll actually pop up under the LCAS logo right there as well, so you'll have multiple views. You can actually show it where the tachometer is as well if you'd wish. This is just your miles per hour, and then you're back to your regular ACC LCAS. Moving along, this is the radio. It is the same radio plus buttons that was in here before. Forgive for the glare. It's a little sunny today. Works a lot like a tablet. Works a lot like your smartphone you're already used to. Swipe, pinch, whole 9 yards. The one thing I do want to talk about that is new is if you see NFC Manager there on the bottom right. Really cool new feature. So all Android phones have this. Apple's supposed to be having this very soon. They have the technology in the phones. They just haven't released it for other uses yet, minus Apple Pay. If you look on the dash on the passenger side, you're going to see the NFC logo. And what that does is allows you to quickly pair your Bluetooth to your car without having to go into the settings. Very, very, very handy. Once you're programmed in, you're good to go. So if you have multiple people that ride in your car, they want to play the music, or they want to be able to make the phone calls and you're okay with it, they can absolutely do that. Literally all they have to do is tap their phone against the NFC logo right there, and boom, it is connected. So as you can see, this car is fully loaded front to back. Lots of new stuff. There's a lot of stuff I didn't mention just to keep time down. Come see me today. Ask me about this car. I'd love to show it to you. Have a wonderful day, and until the next video, be good.